He said, I came in your Bentley backseat, skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat.
Well, first of all, when Super Ugly came out and we heard it, everybody was like, you corny. That was such an emotional reaction.
At one point, you were pregnant by Jay?
Yes, I had a miscarriage.
Okay, this was before the whole
This
takeover.
was like before. Destiny was like 8, 9 years old when Super Ugly came out. So, what car seat? Jay-Z's never been in any of our vehicles.
Jay-Z's life is about to be turned upside down once again. And this time, it's not just music that's involved. A fresh round of drama has sparked after the internet erupted with new leaks and revelations about Jay-Z's tumultuous past, especially involving a woman who has caused quite a stir before, Carmen Bryan. You remember her, right? The woman who was at the center of the legendary feud between two of the biggest names in hip-hop, Nas and Jay-Z. But hold on. This time, it's not just the music that's making headlines. Things have just gotten messier. Let's break it all down. Now, it seems like Carmen Bryan might be the key to unraveling Jay-Z's most intense controversies yet. And I'm talking about more than just a simple romantic triangle. This is about exposing hidden truths, celebrity rivalries, and a whole lot of emotional baggage that's still hanging in the air. So, if you thought the drama surrounding Jay-Z was over, think again. What you're about to hear might just shock you. It all kicked off recently when Carmen Bryan resurfaced with some shocking revelations, making the internet buzz once again. While Jay-Z's been dealing with one controversy after another, allegations, legal drama, and rumors of infidelity, it seems like the past just refuses to let him go. And now, Carmen Bryan is adding fuel to the fire, stirring up drama no one expected. She recently did an interview that's igniting flames everywhere, and it's making the rounds across social media. But what's really going on here? Is this just another celebrity spat, or is there something deeper to it? But that's the thing. Carmen wasn't just some side piece in Jay-Z's life. She was someone important. The woman at the center of one of the most iconic rap feuds ever. Yes, you guessed it. The Nas versus Jay-Z battle. Remember that epic clash that had the whole hip-hop world on edge? Well, Carmen wasn't just a spectator in that drama. She was a major player in what became one of the most publicized rap rivalries in history. If you thought Drake and Kendrick's beef was the pinnacle of rap rivalry, think again. The Nas and Jay-Z feud was a whole different level, and it all started because of Carmen Bryan. She wasn't just any woman, she was deeply involved with both of these rap titans. At the time, Nas and Carmen's relationship was crumbling, and who better to lean on than Jay-Z, right? What started as a friendship quickly turned into something more, and when Nas found out, the fireworks began. And trust me, it wasn't just petty fighting, it was a full-on battle with diss tracks flying left and right. The rivalry was so fierce, so public, that it became a part of hip-hop history. Imagine being the woman who unknowingly ignited one of the biggest feuds in rap. Carmen was stuck in the middle of this storm, trying to keep her own emotions in check while two of the biggest artists of the time went at each other's throats. And it wasn't just about music, it was personal. This was about pride, betrayal, and public perception. Nas, feeling completely disrespected, couldn't sit quietly. And Jay-Z? Well, Jay-Z had his own plans. So what does Carmen have to say about all this? According to her, things weren't as cut and dry as fans might think. She wasn't technically dating Nas when things started heating up with Jay-Z, but the timing was incredibly messy. She admits that while they weren't officially together anymore, there was still some emotional attachment, making it even more complicated. She paints a picture of a woman caught between two powerful men, one whom she'd loved for years and the other who was quickly becoming something more. According to Carmen, after a huge argument with Nas, she ended up reaching out to Jay-Z, just as friends at first. But soon, things began to blur the lines. "We were still seeing each other," Carmen said, "but we weren't living together anymore." The emotional drama was high, and so were the stakes. At the same time, Nas was left out in the cold, feeling betrayed and heartbroken. But in Carmen's eyes, it wasn't about cheating. It was about the sheer emotional turbulence she was going through. Now, let's talk about Jay-Z. We all know he's a master at throwing subliminal jabs, and Takeover was the perfect example. In that track, Jay-Z subtly referenced his romantic involvement with someone special to Nas. And guess what? That someone was Carmen. She wasn't just another woman in Nas's life. She was his partner, the mother of his child, and someone who held a significant place in his world. Jay-Z knew this, and throwing her name into the ring only intensified the rivalry. And it didn't stop there. Jay-Z was infamous for his ability to mask his feelings with clever wordplay. The lines he dropped in Takeover weren't just about Nas. They were about sending a message to everyone watching. And while the world was tuning in, Carmen couldn't help but feel the pressure. This wasn't just another rap battle. This was a fight for pride, respect, and the public eye. But Nas didn't take this lying down. His response, Ether, was a diss track that still gets talked about to this day as one of the hardest-hitting diss tracks ever. But it wasn't just Nas's lyrical genius that made Ether so powerful. Carmen played a crucial role in its creation. She had inside knowledge about Jay-Z's insecurities, details that no one else knew, and she shared them with Nas, giving him the ammunition to fire back in a way that not only destroyed Jay-Z's reputation, but also showed the world just how deep this rivalry really ran. What makes this situation even more fascinating is Carmen's role as an insider. She wasn't just a pawn in their drama, she was a key player in the game. According to her, she wasn't about to let Jay-Z belittle Nas anymore. "I knew Jay-Z's insecurities," she said, "and I wasn't going to let him continue to disrespect Nas." So, she stepped in, dropping key details to Nas so he could craft the perfect diss track. In a way, Carmen became the mastermind behind one of the most iconic rap diss tracks of all time. Now things take a turn. Carmen reveals something that shocked fans everywhere. She was pregnant with Jay-Z's child before the infamous rap battle even went public. But, according to Carmen, she had a miscarriage early in the pregnancy, which she claims Jay-Z didn't even know about until after it happened. Some fans have speculated that Jay-Z pressured Carmen to terminate the pregnancy, though she hasn't confirmed this directly. The whole situation raises questions, and the internet is in a frenzy, trying to piece together the truth. Was this just a tragic accident, or was there something darker at play? What really makes this part of the story hit differently is the timing. Carmen's pregnancy wasn't just a personal issue. It was tied to the entire feud. She was dealing with heartbreak, betrayal, and loss all at once, and the public drama only added to the intensity. Theories quickly began circulating that Jay-Z might have played a role in the miscarriage, or at the very least in convincing Carmen to keep the situation under wraps. It's the kind of speculation that fans just can't get enough of. Naturally, the fans have been having a field day. Social media is blowing up with opinions, conspiracy theories, and memes. Some think Carmen's story doesn't add up, while others are starting to believe the rumors that Jay-Z forced her to abort the child. And then there's the larger question, why does Jay-Z seem to have such a complicated relationship with women, especially those connected to his peers? From Aaliyah to Carmen Bryan, fans are asking if there's something more to these relationships than meets the eye. The questions about Jay-Z's relationships with women have been around for years, and each new story only adds fuel to the fire. Fans can't help but wonder if there's a pattern, whether Jay-Z has an unhealthy obsession with the women who once belonged to others. The conversation surrounding these relationships goes beyond just jealousy or infidelity. It taps into something deeper, the psychology of power, ego, and insecurity. So, where does all of this leave us? The Jay-Z-Carmen Nas drama is far from over, and the internet isn't going to stop digging for more details. But one thing is clear, the rivalry, the betrayal, and the emotional turmoil have only made Jay-Z's life more complicated. Whether he deserves to be dragged through this mess or if it's all just rumors and jealousy, the real story behind this feud might be even messier than we thought. What do you think happened? Did Carmen's revelations change your perspective on Jay-Z's role in the drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insider stories like this. You won't want to miss what's coming next.